time is August 1884. Mahdi's forces have tried to reach the city of Khartoum, and they have been repulsed every single time. Multiple raids against the White Banner have produced intelligence with which Gordon has been able to deploy his forces effectively. The British relief force, however, is still 5 months away from Khartoum. City morale, however, has never been as high as now. And there's still a healthy amount of resources with which Gordon can conduct actions. Gunboats maintenance. If we have built any gunboats, we have to roll 2d6 for each, and we apply the resource level die roll modifier, which right now is 0. And if the result is lower than 9, we have to spend a resource point, otherwise the gunboat counter is damaged. We have 3 gunboats, so we have to roll for each, and we roll 2d6. Top left gunboat rolls a 9, so we don't have to spend any resource points. We roll for the top right gunboat, and the roll is a 7, so our resources are now 23. Now we roll for the remaining gunboat, and it is an 8. So we'll spend a resource point so that it is not damaged, and we have now 22. So the event forced us to spend 2 resource points to keep our gunboats operational. And it's important because the gunboats give us a huge advantage when raiding. And now we have 3 actions. With 3 actions, we know at least what 2 of them will be. We want to set up defensive positions, but that's our last action, and we want to conduct a raid again on the White Banner. But we can take one more action, increasing fortifications. We may want to place a fortification in the eastern ramparts. That fortification was removed when the Green Banner occupied that area. That would cost 1 resource point. We could also increase available resource points, but the way that is done is by spending 2 city morale points for each resource point. And right now, city morale is at 15, and if we increase 1 resource point, city morale would go down to 13, which is the leftmost box that still gives us that plus 1 die roll modifier. So we're really close to the threshold if we go down to 13. We don't have gunboats to repair or build, and we could create 1 or 2 levies units, but we still have a lot of our units in our army, and no indication that we need levies for now. So we will increase the fortification level of 1 area, and that will be the eastern ramparts. And we place a +1 marker there. And with that action, our resources go down to 21. We have to keep an eye on our resources, because if it reaches 18, we will have a -1 die roll penalty every time that we engage in combat, be it a raid, a sortie, or defending against the Mahdi's attacks. So we still got 2 actions left, and the next action is another raid against the White Banner. The White Banner is still in its starting position, which is an area that allows our gunboats to be in support. And for purposes of raids, banners have their strength halved. So that means a strength of 4. Now we select our forces for the raid. Only 1 troop unit can go, so we will select the best ones we have for raiding. And we will select also, of course, Ali, which is our best raiding leader. Maximum amount of light guns that can go on a raid is 1, and we can send all our gunboats, and we will do so. So we set up our raiding force, and with Ali, the Sudanese, the light guns, and the 3 gunboats, we have a strength of 8. And because of the ever important city morale, we have a die roll modifier of +1, so our strength is actually 9. So now we roll 2d6. The roll is an 8 plus 9, 17, minus 4 is 13, another outstanding success. So Gordon's luck keeps showing up in these raids. We increase resource points by 2, the banner is disordered, and we take a look at the next banner activation card. So resource points are now 23, and the white banner is disordered once again. Now we can take a look at the next banner activation card. And it's the green banner. And we return the raiding forces to the display. The Sudanese go to the used box as well as the light guns. Ali, however, is still available as well as our 3 gunboats. We have 1 action point left, and now we spend that action point to set up defensive positions. So we know the green banner will be activated, and we have just fortified the eastern ramparts, but the eastern ramparts do not allow our gunboats to provide any support, and the same situation happens for Fort Bury. So, do we allow the green banner to advance through the eastern ramparts and into Fort Bury to take advantage of that additional +1, or do we make our stand on the eastern ramparts? So we select our forces, and we can place up to 4 troop units in each area. So we select 2 Egyptian, 1 Sudanese, and 1 full-strength Basi Basuk unit. We select Stuart, which is our ablest defensive leader, and we can select 1 gun per unit. So we select our 3 light guns. We cannot take our heavy guns because the area does not have access to gunboats, and the heavy guns are assumed to be on gunboats. So the gunboats are not going either. And we place our force in the eastern ramparts. And our force, together with the defensive value of the ramparts, has a strength of 12. But because city morale is high, the strength is increased to 13. And now to banner activation. And as we knew would happen, the green banner is activated. And the green banner now attacks our force in the southern ramparts. And now we roll 2d6. And this time the roll is a 3. 13 plus 3, 16, minus 6, 10. And the result is still a success, a good success. The troops stand their ground. The banner is disordered, and we have to roll 1d6. If the roll is a 4 through 6, we reduce the banner strength by 1. So we roll 1d6, and the roll is a 4. So the banner strength is now reduced to 5, and the banner is disordered, and it moves back to its starting position in Area 6. And we return our forces to the display. Now it's time for cleanup, and all our troops and guns in their used boxes are available once again. And Nushi has recovered from his wounds. We remove the disordered markers from the white banner and from the green banner. And our resources go down to 22. It's the end of August 1884, and Gordon and the citizens of Khartoum have the upper hand. The relief column is 4 months away, and the continuous raids on the white banner have certainly paid off handsomely. Now we move on to September of 1884, and the relief column is only 4 months away. Will Gordon hold out? Will he be able to keep on raiding to obtain intelligence to manage efficiently his resources? Stick around for the next episode of The Lion of Khartoum. This is Stuka Joe, signing off for now. Thanks for watching.